Jules here with Get Out. Hey everyone, it's Jules here with Rapid. Seriously man, get out! Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello!
There it is, yes,
Yeah.
and as you might be able to tell, we've got some guests here today on this lovely, lovely rainy day here in Wales because we've all gathered to battle it out to find out who's the best. Is it the Imperium or is it the Chaos? Let's find out. Imperium, it's Chaos. So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobnar and we find ourselves in a sort of desert power station town and it is pretty lovely, I have to admit. Beanie's done an amazing job of putting this together, so thank you very much, Bean. And big shout out to Crazy Doug for giving us this centerpiece over here and also the nice pylons that you can see dotted around the map. Now, you will also note that there are 6 objectives in play. We are doing take and hold. There is one in our objective zone over, sorry, one in our deployment zone over here. There are 1, 2, 3 objectives, 4 objectives that are in no man's land and 1 more that is in Beanie and Rapid's zone over there. Now there is also one other twist to this mission, and that is that a tempting target, which is shown here, is going to be active every single round. So the teams, of which it's going to be myself and Chewy versus Rapid and Beanie, we, at the beginning of our turn, we pick a objective and say, you need to capture that by the end, and if they manage to do so, they score a mighty 5 extra VP. Nice indeed. Now, let's go meet the teams. So here we are with Chewy and I's combined forces of Chaos. 2,000 points or thereabouts, seeing as I've had to build a Chaos Knight list of 1,000 points, which is itself a big challenge. And we will start with these big guys over here, starting with the Cerastus Knight Lancer, who is my warlord today and is carrying the Panoply of the Dark Knights, which gives him a -1 AP buff to any attack that comes in against him. Plus he's got a 4-up invulnerable thanks to his big glowy shield, and I love him very much. This is the first time running him, so I'm expecting him to die turn 1. Next up we have a Rampager over here who recently got a points cut, so it's actually fairly affordable. I would prefer to run the Despoiler that has the big battle cannons and stuff like that, but I think that in terms of a choppy silly list he fits in perfectly, and he also buffs the War Dog that's next to him, giving him a reroll of 1s to hit in melee, which is never a bad thing. So that is my 3 units that are making up my contribution to this Chaos Force. And Chewy is here to explain why he's actually going to save us by bringing some actually useful units.
So we'll start off, of course, with Black Legion with Abaddon.
Yep.
Okay, he's got, well, he's just super. He's got 4 different rules that you can choose per round. So
Very
a lot
nice.
of the time I'm going to be using reroll to hits, because that's the best one. And to get those lovely 6s, to do Dark Pact, which is either sustained or
Devastating wounds, isn't
lethal.
it? Oh, lethal is it?
Wound,
Oof.
yeah.
Very good.
So he's got what he has, weapons. The Draconian is very powerful, so is the Talon of Horus.
Nice.
But I'll be swinging the Draconian anyway, because that's the best thing against Knights. So yeah, he's going to be joined by the 5 Terminators.
Very nice.
Okay, so what the good thing is, because he's got all marks of Chaos, the Space Marines, the Terminators who are undivided, can share those traits as
Oh, that's
stretches.
really cool. I like that.
So yeah, that's all good. Next to him, you've got some Legionaries with Lord Commander. He's not Lord Commander. He's Chaos Lord Killian. I've named him. Abaddon and Killian do not get on, so the likelihood is he's going to be just shoved somewhere in a corner and told to wind his neck in.
Fair enough.
So yeah, they're going to have both Master of Khorne. He's got the Talisman of Burning Blood enhancement.
What does that do?
So basically, the Talisman of Burning Blood is just adding extra strength and, bear with me, especially adding 1 to the attacks, 1 to the strength.
Oh, that's good.
And each time he makes a Dark Pact, he can roll a D3 instead.
Ah, very cool. Very
So,
cool.
yeah.
I like that.
And then he can do basically try and prove himself by getting extra attacks on top of that as part of his abilities.
Nice.
Next to that, we've got the Master of Possession and some Possessed.
Very nice indeed. Very choppy. Not much shooting on them, but the Master of Possession can buff them even further, right?
Yeah, that's right. So he's basically will give them 6 up for no pain. He will also give add 1 to their advance or charge. And he's got the Sacrificial Dagger, so he can stab 1 in the back and improve himself if he wants. And he's got Intoxicating Elixir, which is the 6 up. I should say. That's what gives them the success.
Ah, very cool, very cool. So you basically got 3 different squads with 3 different heroes over here, and even a cheeky little Chaos Rhino to transport them around.
Yeah, well, only the Legionaries, because the others won't be able to fit.
Fair enough.
If you try and push.
So we've gone for a very choppy list indeed here. In fact, mine was a randomly chosen one before the battle started today by rolling a dice. So we'll see how this all shapes up against the combined forces of the Imperium that are being headed up by Beanie and Rapid.
Okay, so this is my Imperial Knights. So army rule will be a 6-up Feel No Pain on them, which if I then complete my Code Chivalric, which I'll choose in a bit, will then improve that to a 5-up Feel No Pain. So that's the army rule for that. And starting in the middle with the Gallant, it's not an errant, it's Gallant. So this is the choppy guy, so that melter should be a chainsword. But I think he's going to be mostly using his gauntlet. So he's the Knight Gallant. This guy can give bondsman abilities to the Armigers, which then allows them to reroll charges and then reroll hit rolls. So yeah, going to a set of Armigers with melters and chainswords, and then little melters on the top. The next unit then is the Armiger Helverins and WYSIWYG really. So they've got the big autocannons and then the heavy stubber on top.
Very nice. I like how that's come out. It will be a lovely little backline, and you've also got a nice little brutal combat unit to run up the middle and fight the guy with the gigantic lance and Abaddon. So we'll see how we go.
I'm very scared. I'm really scared.
Okay, so let's go into me. So I am playing the Sentinels of Brobnar today, and I am trying to add a little bit of balance for us, so we would have some troops and things like that to actually take some objectives before they all die horribly. So in the front, we have the new Primaris captain for the Sentinels of Brobnar, painted up by Lynch Paint, so thank you very much for painting him up. It looks like he has a heavy bolt pistol, but in fact, he has a plasma pistol. He has the enhancement adept of the Codex, so we basically can say that that unit is constantly in the tactical doctrine. He is then supported in the same unit with a Primaris Lieutenant who has the shield and sword and funky gun, the Neo-Volkite pistol, that's what it's called. Yes, it's very good. And just to say on the captain, he has a really cool little rule called the Finest Hour, that once per game I can go, he must attack more. So he gets 3 extra attacks in combat, so we can have 8 attacks in combat for 1 round of fighting. And then with them, that is the Assault Intercessors with the Sergeant with a Power Sword. So they should hopefully be able to take the midboard and, well, for 5 seconds. On the left of them, we have some infiltrators led up by the Phobos Librarian, who will provide them essentially the lone operative and the stealth keyword. They have a denial of deep strike bubble, and they're just quite good utility, I think. I think they dropped a few points, so they're a lovely little unit to have. On the right, however, we have the chonkiest of the chonk, the heavy intercessors with the heavy bolt rifles and the heavy bolter at the back. They, again, should be able to hold down backfield objectives and just do a little bit of decker as they go along. Then, to round out the list, I have 2 dreadnoughts on the right, or the left, even. We have the Redemptor, who has Duty Eternal, so -1 damage. He has a fist, all the Gatling, he has his little booby cannons, and because he can have it, he's having the Icarus pod because I want it. Tough. And on the right we have the Ballista Dread with his tiny arms, and remember, if you push him over, he has no way to mount himself back up, so he would just be laying on the floor like some kind of gigantic turtle baby. That is the entire list. It's 1,000 points on the nose, and hopefully we'll do well with the Knights.
And as always, all of our objective markers, command point tokens and battle shock bits and bobs are provided by Greystag Gaming. Get it while it's hot, you pigs. So here we are after deployment, and as you can see, the Imperium have gone for a fairly cagey deployment over here. Lots of boys, purple and yellow, all congregating over that bit there. We've got some Helverins at the back with their autocannons. We've got the Gatling onslaught cannon wielding dreadnoughts, and over here we've got a smattering of other machinery that is just outside of range. It's been measured carefully of any potential turn 1 charges from the very scant side over here, the Rampager and the Rhino filled with legionaries. At the Lancer over here, we've got my Carnivore over here, and then Abaddon and all of his friends are over in this corner, ready to push forward onto these objectives. There is going to be an absolute bloodbath. It's going to be an absolute chaos because The Terminators are super choppy, but they're going up against the most choppy rebuttal over here. The Heavy Intercessors hope to stand their ground against the Possessed. And over here, it's just going to be a case of basically who gets to strike first, because they will indeed strike last. So, that's been the deployment. Let's roll off for turn 1. May the Dark Gods bless us. Oh, well, there has been a slight late game adjustment here. It turns out that Beanie didn't actually have the Ballistas, but actually had the Brutalis, and I'm not hating that. I'm definitely not hating not being shot at by that, and I definitely think that I might be able to outmatch him in melee.
No chance.
But unfortunately for us, the Imperium won their roll-off, so they are going to be going first. So let's move into their command phase, and we said that they cannot capture this objective over here, and they're going to do the same for us when it comes around to their turn. So here we are after Imperium turn 1 movement, and everything has shuffled up the board this side, and I stress that because over there they've been little cowardly custards, but over here there's been some big advances of 1 from the Assault Intercessors and 6 from the Heavy Intercessors over here, both of them capturing their objectives just in the case of the Assault Intercessors, and they are supported by the Redemptor Dreadnought over there. But on this side of the board, not only have we got the new Brutalis, who shuffled a little bit forward and then realised that maybe a 14-inch move and potential advance and charge shenanigans from this guy weren't something he wanted to tango with, has fallen back a little bit and has stayed away from that very tainted objective. Over here, we've had a shuffle of about, I'm going to say, a gentleman's 3 inches across the board from over those guys there. And I'm sickened by it. I'm absolutely disgusted, Rapid, if I'm honest, that you didn't offer yourself up for a free charge here, but I completely understand why you've not done it. Wuss. So now we go into the shooting phase. You picked an Oath of Moment target, which was Abaddon, or a big Abs over here, and his Terminator cohort.
Flabaddon.
Hey, how dare you? How dare you? So now it is time for the Armigers, the Helverins at the back, to shoot, because you wanted to start with them. They're 4 shots per gun, so it's 8 shots a boy, I believe. They'll be hitting on 3s, no fancy shenanigans for them because no one's near an objective marker. And let's get some rolling. Let's do it, Rapid. Let's go, let's go. Record scratch, 1990 style. Looks like Chewie's playing a stratagem called Dark Obscuration. I definitely butchered that. 1 CP, and it gives big Abs, Flabaddons, little cohort over here, both the stealth keyword and if he has the Nurgle keyword, which he does because he has all of them, it gives them the ability to ignore being selected as a target unless you're within 12 inches of them, which is called the...
That's the Lone Operative.
Lone Operative ability. So basically they cannot be selected as a target this time around, so they're going to have to pick new targets, and Rapid is going to have a little think about that. So we are going to divide and conquer over here. This Armiger is going to be firing down the line at my Cerastus Lancer. I told you he's going to be removed turn 1. And so we're going to start with him. So how many shots is it, Rapid?
It is 8 shots.
8 shots coming in, hitting on...
On the 3s, and I get to re-roll once.
Ooh, beautiful stuff. Why re-rolling ones again? Oh, because of your army ability.
That's my
yep.
Code Chivalry.
Cool, right, so you're going to be wounding on 5s now. And nothing. One goes through. Oh. And it is AP dash because of my ability to knock one off thanks to the Panoply of the Cursed Knights. And I've passed it with gusto, so no damage done to my big boy. And now the other Armiger is going to be firing at my Carnivore, you utter swine, over there. So. Yep. But this time you're paying for a strat to improve the strength AP and strength.
Yes.
Okay, so I believe, what's this going to take your strength up to?
It is called Squire's Duty.
Squire's Duty is the ability, and what's
Oh, sorry. I should have played it in my command phase. Not actually start the...
Shooting phase, yeah.
You're fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be bumping that War Dog autocannon up to...
Strength 10.
Okay, so I think that, I don't know if that changes.
Well, your toughness 10, so it'll be wound on 4s.
Oh, I am toughness 10, perfect, cool. Right, in that case then, so hitting on 3s.
On 3s, re-rolling 1.
That's very nice, very healthy.
Oh.
And then this is going to be wounding on 4s now thanks to this strat.
Yep, and re-rolling 1s.
Okay, so we get only 2 in, and it's -2
now.
Down to -1 because I am behind cover, the same as all the other ones, and he can use that. So 2 4-ups. And he makes 1, fails 1. Will he take 3 damage? Yes, because I'm not going to spend my CP, so he takes 3 damage as a result. Over here, everything from the Redemptor is going into the Possessed over here. So no strats being played by Beanie, but let's go for it. So this is going to be hitting on
3s.
Any re-rolls at all here?
No, that went on to...
Abaddon.
Yes, on the
A bad guy.
So this is strength 6 against the heavy, so this will be wounding on 4s. And 6s are great because it has, what's the name of the thing?
Yes, so no saves of any kind can be made against them.
But who needs that when I didn't make any of them?
Ah.
So, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves to be made.
6 saves of, are the minus on this at all?
No minus, so it's be they're 3
3
ups for being in cover.
Yes, it will be 3 up.
So how many? Sorry?
6.
6, 3 ups to make. And he makes all bar 1, so 1 takes 1 wound.
Feel no pain?
Oh, feel no pain of a
Because
6
of the
up.
master's possession?
Nope. Okay, but that's a good
so
roll.
1 damage.
Okay, so I'll keep track of that. And then it goes into the next butterscotch candy.
Yes, so 3s.
Nice.
But this will be wounding on 5s because it's only strength 5.
Got ya.
But again,
Okay.
it's still devastating wounds. And there's 2 devastating wounds,
That's good.
so no saves to them.
So 2 feel no pains.
So yeah, 2 6 up feel no pains.
Okay, so you're taking 3 damage in
So that's
total.
1 guy dead.
1 dead.
And now on to the Icarus Rocket Pod,
Mm.
which has a D3 shots. Big old 2. Hitting on 2s. 3s, sorry.
That's
so
2
both
big
hit.
hits.
Strength 8, so it'll be 3s to wound. 1 wound. This will be a -1, which will be negated by the cover. So
3 up.
3s.
He's
So
rolled
it's
a
2
1.
damage, so 2 6 up feel no pains.
Ooh,
Made 1,
okay.
fail 1.
So you've taken 4 wounds in total, so it's 1 dead 1 and 1 on 1 wound.
Yep. That is the end of his shooting.
Cool, so that is the end. 4 wounds dealt to the possessed, which looks like this. Bye! The heavy intercessors are up next, and they are splitting fire as every good unit knows to do, and some of them are going down. 4 of them are going to go down into the possessed, and 1 of them is going to go into the carnival over here.
So we'll start with the carnival.
Sure thing, so...
So 2 shots,
hitting
hitting
on
on 3s.
Nice.
Strength 5, so this will be wounding on 6s.
Yes, it will be.
Big old 6s. Nope.
Nada. Okay,
Okay.
going on to the possessed.
So 3 shots on the heavy bolter, which means that sustained hits 1. So
Sure thing.
3s, 6s are great. No 6s, and those 1s and 2s are not great.
No.
So now wounding on 5s.
Nada.
And now there is 6
3 more
shots
boys, yeah.
of the heavy bolt rifles. Managed to
Dropped
drop one
one.
on the floor.
Cool, all hits. Very nice.
Okay, wound on 5s. None.
No wounds. Okay,
Wow,
so
this
that's,
is going really, really swimmingly.
so that's all of the Space Marine shooting done because everything else is out of range, apart from maybe the stubber over there.
Oh yeah, the Icarus stubber is 36.
Do you know who you're shooting at with that one over there?
Obviously the Lancer, because it's comical.
Just do that now then while we've got it. So Stubbers in against the Lancer.
3 shots.
Boom, boom,
Threes.
boom.
Oh yes.
I like it.
6 to wound.
Yes, yeah. Ooh.
There's
one
the wound, and it's -1.
Down to AP 0 because
Bang.
of my amazing... He's made it, he's fine, he's absolutely fine. Okay, so now it goes to Rapid's final shooting, which is going to be from his big boy over there down the line into my carnival with the rocket pod that's on the top. So, how many shots you get? 3, is it?
3 shots, yes.
3 shots coming
On
in.
the 3s.
Ooh, 3 big hits. Strength of this.
Only strength.
So 5's the wound. Nada.
Reroll the 1.
Nada! Okay, that is all of the Imperium shooting done, and without any viable charge targets there, I believe that is the end of their turn. They did not manage to score the tempting target over here, but I don't think that that's much of a problem, seeing as they have 2 under their control, 3 with the infiltrators at the back as well, putting them very healthily in a good position to defend against their Chaos combined forces, which is going to start right about now. So here we are after the Chaos combined turn 1 movement, and things have been a bit tactical, a bit sneaky, and also kind of just like, come closer please. So I've moved over my big knights here. The Rampager is pushed out around here and is eyeing up one of the 3 targets over there for future turns, and the Lancer has moved up. He's within 3 inches of that objective there, so is capping that for the team and is standing very proud indeed. He's supported by his little buddy over here, who is moved up behind the barricade. It's right up into the face of the heavy intercessors. And over here, we've also sneakily scored an objective by parking a rhino next to it and dropping out the legionaries behind it, holding that one as well there. So we've got a small roadblock for the Brutalis, and also just things are gummed up. On this side of the board, Big Abs over here has declared that he wants to take down these assault intercessors, but unfortunately because of his big fat ass, he does not actually able to get over here and sit down comfortably. So has to take the long route all the way around to get to that objective. He rolled poorly on the advance roll, only getting a 2, so it's going to be a quite long bomb charge over there to get him in, but still he has given his followers lethal hits.
Oh, he will do for shooting.
Yeah, lethal hits for shooting.
He used unnatural swiftness for the advance and charge.
So he will be able to declare a charge, but whether or not he's in range, it's going to be a long bomb one either way. And the possessed, they have sauntered their way up through this sort of dingy alleyway created here by the turbines, and they are definitely eyeing up the heavy intercessors there. So that has been our movement phase into the shooting phase, and to be honest, I have only got one unit that can shoot with his shock lance over here and one that can shoot with a stubber, so I'm pretty much relying on you to do most of the heavy lifting in this part here, which is how many shots again with the...
Little spitballs over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into the combined weapons of all of the talons of the, what's it called again? The talons of Horus and all the other stuff. Where are they going to go? Into the assaults or into the...
I'm not going to go for the assault intercessors because you're going to be removing stuff, I would imagine, from the front.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for the Redemptor.
Cool, just try and chip off a few wounds, and because it's rolling uphill, we will be back with the results. So a little bit of damage was done to the Dreadnought, taking it down to 8 wounds, which is actually pretty impressive, but not as impressive as the fact that he managed to fail his Dark Pact and kill a Terminator as a result. This is the first time I've seen it in action, and boy howdy, did it disappoint. Over here, some pistol fire and some witchfire stuff went from the Master Possession, but failed to do any damage. And now I will go into my mighty shooting phase of a Stubber, the Cerastus Shock Lance, and a Stubber. Woo! Be right back. So here we go. I've got my Cerastus Shock Lance, which has a mighty 6 attacks going into the heavy intercessors, hitting on 3s. It do hit quite well. It's wounding on 3s as well because it's toughness, strength 6.
So it's 4s because they're toughness.
Oh, they're toughness 6, are they? Okay. I will wound you 2 times. It is AP dash, but 2 damage a pop.
Okay, so 3s.
Absolutely
The
nada.
Emperor
Then it's going to be
protects.
a 6 shots from my little Diabolos Stubber on the top of the Carnival. Hit on 3s. Not bad. This, again, is going to be wounding on 4s.
Is it strength 6, is it?
I believe it is strength 6. I'll roll and then double check. Ooh. Well, it would have been fine either way, so that is going to be 2 more saves at AP 0. Take that! A wound! A singular wound! A singular wound over there. Fantastic stuff. And the Rampager fails to wound with his stubber against the Armiger over there. So that is all of our shooting done.
What
The
about...
Chaos Rhino,
Oh, it advanced though, didn't it?
it did advance, yeah. So no shooting on that one there. So no shooting there. And the Legionaries are way out of position to do anything there. So we're into the charge phase now. And we need to think about this because you're going to need to make a big, long bomb charge there, aren't you, really? Okay, so let's see.
It's doable.
Have you got a re-roll charge ability with him? Has he got anything? Oh, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's got a CP reroll though.
No, he doesn't, because he spent it for the unnatural swiftness. He should have done, if he passed the Dark Pact.
He would have got the command point,
got
and
the
then he
plus.
could have done that. So it is a time now to roll your 8-inch charge. Good luck, my friend. Let's see Aban get in. And you do with an 11. Okay, so we'll move over there. That was very impressive indeed. I'm going to have a little think about this because I've got a strat that allows me to ignore terrain, and I could do a charge through the heavy intercessors to get behind them.
To go in as well.
But I think the Possess should go in first as the safety net, just because then I don't need to panic, re-roll everything if I fail dramatically. So roll it right here, just right in front of me.
Yep.
Right in front of me. Do it right in front of me!
Because of the Master Possession grants +1 to
Oh,
the
plus
charge.
1 to the charge. They are looking at an 8-inch charge. What are we looking at
That's
there?
fine.
They are in there. Ooh. And that's really nice because you've left a nice little gap at the back for me to go into. And the Carnival gets to re-roll all of its charges for free. I am going to spend the 1 CP for Knights of Shade and try and go through them to the other side. So, re-rolling my charges for free. Let's see what I get. Well, I'm going to be having to re-roll that 3. See if I can roll better than that. I get a 7, so I don't think that that's going to get me through. Oh,
No, well, you wouldn't be able to get the whole model through. You'd be sacked.
interesting.
So I've got this,
He's
don't
fine, he's fine. So he's just going to stay put there, looking like a lemon. So that is all of the charging done. Very impressive indeed. I would say that fight over there, just in case they pay to interrupt.
Okay, so...
Strat time.
Yeah, so because it's got a captain in it, he can do a free battle tactic as per the
Sure.
new data slate. So he is going to, where was it? I had it a second ago. He's going to do Armour of Contempt on the units to reduce their AP by 1.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to spend 2 CP, the 2
Oh,
that
okay,
I have,
okay.
on Only in Death Does Duty End.
So they fight on a 4-up, isn't it?
No, if they die,
They get to
they
make
get
their
to make their
attacks.
attacks anyway.
Cool,
Because I thought I
think
might
that's-
as well.
Yep, that's good.
So I'm going to do sustained
Yep.
hits. So 5s 5s and 6s because of the Slaanesh keyword.
Yep.
So on them first.
Nice. Who are we going to kick things off with?
I think it's going to have to be a bad one and see what happens.
Does he have the precision keyword with any of his weapons?
doesn't, no.
Okay, that's cool, because it's just about waiting to see if
He's
they
got
can
a mighty weapon, so it's just like splat, splat, splat.
Cool.
So,
Right,
yeah.
okay, we're going to go into Abaddon, hitting first. So it looks like it's going to be the finest hour for the new captain of the Sentinels of Brobnar as well, because they have declared using that ability gives them 3 extra attacks.
So he has 3 extra
Yep.
attacks with his Power Fist and
And-
devastating wounds on said Power Fist.
Very nice. So we're going in now with Dracnian first, is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so Dracnian first. We can hear you, by the way, on the audio. Okay, so
I know.
hitting on 2s, 5s are great. And re-rolling everything?
Yeah, I can re-roll everything to fish.
No, just take your hits, man. Like,
No.
it's, yeah, okay, well, it all hits eventually, but you do get some, are these auto-wounding? Do these do
No,
anything?
they're additional hits.
Are the extra ones? So every 5, so 4 more go back in the pot.
Yeah.
And now this is strength.
A 14.
Oh, okay, so 2s to wound.
Devastating wounds.
Okay. Oh, that's very good. And you can re-roll those?
No.
Okay, you can't re-roll those. So you're looking at devastating wounds wise, you're getting those 3 are definitely through
and
and
it's
dead.
damage 4, isn't it?
Damage
Yeah.
3.
So it means that 3 are auto dead,
Yep, so we'll put them
and
to...
then it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 6 at a -1 to the AP.
Minus 3.
So down, to, yeah, down from 4 to 3, so 6 is to save
Okay,
each
so
one.
6 of armor saves.
And nada.
None. So that is.
3 damage each.
So that's 6. That's
79,
9 of them are dead.
9
But
dead.
they will all get to fight.
But the Terminators are going to go in now, I assume, because if you do this right,
Yeah.
and you declare that you've split your attacks, you kill... Oh no, you just go, all the attacks just go straight onto the next guy, don't they?
Yeah.
So you just have to do them one at a time, each of the attacks, until you kill that guy and then use the profile of your boy. Right, so the first Terminator steps up to the plate to kill 1 man. Can he D it? Can he D?
No.
Okay. 4 attacks.
4 attacks going in. Any bonuses at all? Re-rolls, all that jazz?
Well, it'll be re-rolls because of the aura that Horus
Gotcha,
gave.
gotcha. And lethals.
Horus, sorry, Abaddon.
Yep.
Same chap.
And then lethals on
Well, it
5s,
won't
is
be
it?
lethals, no, because
Okay.
I'm giving lethals, it's sustained.
God, yeah, sorry, there's too many keywords in this thing. Okay, so we get 2 sustained there, and...
Re-roll that hit.
Yep, okay, so you get 2 back in the pot.
Yep.
Strength of this is...
Strength is 5.
Okay, so 3's to
three's to
wound.
wound.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Minus,
Minus is 2.
down
So
to -1.
So 4s.
And that guy is
He's on
how
a
much damage?
wound.
It's 2, it's 1 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
So he's on 1 wound.
So the next Terminator steps up, so you've got 3 left, so this is the next Terminator. Re-roll.
Okay, got a sustained set.
So we'll slap it back in.
And then 3's to wound. And that's looking
3.
good, so minus, so 4s again. And that
So
guy
he
is
is
dead.
dead.
Okay, so now the final 2 Terminators can pick their target. Do you want to go to the captain or the lieutenant?
Captain.
Okay, they're all into the captain. Death or glory. So it is 8 attacks coming in, re-rolling everything on the hits. 5s are great. That's pretty spicy. That's good. Okay, so everything hits,
Oh.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra back in the pot. Toughness of your captain is only 4. Yeah, so it's 3's to wound again. Okay, that's good. No devastating wounds or anything like that with this
Don't
thing.
have that, no.
Okay, so it's that many saves, -1, so it's going to be on his
6,
Iron
8, 9.
Halos 4 ups.
So it was 9, wasn't it?
It is 9 4 ups to make for Beanie Boy. Ooh, he's done pretty well there. That's 4 through. How much wounds does he have?
He has 5.
Whoa, he's alive on 1 wound
So
remaining.
now it's my fight back with my dead unit.
Yeah, exactly. So all of them get taken off the board. The Primaris captain goes down to 1 wound, but now they all get to fight back against the Terminators. Spicy. So after a furious amount of re-rolls and trying to get attacks in, the Assault Intercessors, the dead ones, have managed to score 16 parting blows that Chewie now has to save on 3 ups for his Terminators. So that's a pretty healthy roll. 2,
1 dead.
1 dead, and 1 is down to 1 wound. And no feel, no pains, no nothing like that.
And wasn't one of them on 2 wounds before? No, that was the...
Yeah.
that's-
He got dark pacted.
So, so that's 2 dead there, is it?
Just
Or-
1 dead and
One dead.
1 down to 1 wound.
Okay, now it is the power sword of the sergeant.
It is indeed. Re-rolling.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll everything.
Oh.
Oh, that wasn't worth it.
Okay, so,
So but this is -2.
so -2, so 4 up.
4 up.
And he's made it.
Cool,
And
so
now
that
it's
is the
time-
whole squad dead now.
Now it is time for the 2 actual living members, the lieutenant and the captain, who's going first.
The lieutenant will be going first, so it's 5 attacks.
I love it. 2s, re-rolling.
2s.
Does he benefit himself with
No.
this ability? No, he does not.
Okay,
Okay,
so this will be wounding on 4s because he's strength 5,
sure thing.
but re-rolling.
Oh, good thing you are.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's 4 at -2, 2 damage pop.
So 4 ups. Oh, the Dark Gods protecting the Terminator on 1 wound. They really want him alive. And finally, the captain steps up to the plate now on
With his
1
8
wound.
attacks,
8 attacks. He's been buffed because it's his finest hour.
hitting on 2s.
Re-rolling everything. Good.
Woo!
Strength of this is 8, so it'll be 3s to wound.
He will.
That's looking very healthy. And re-rolling those 2 failed. Very healthy indeed.
7
7
at
at
-2.
4. 7 4-ups to make. Ooh, that's
1 dead.
Yep,
2 dead,
2 dead.
and
What's the damage?
another 2.
2.
Yep, so 2 dead and 1 onto 1 wound. So they are going to need to take a battle shock test for sure. So let's put a token right next to them. But I think that so too will the captain, because he is down to 1 wound remaining. So he will have to take a test for his own boys. Yep, indeed. Okay, so that's all of the assault squad gone. I believe that it will be under our control because we don't take a test until our beginning of our next command phase. So we have taken the tempting target, and there is still yet more combat to do over here with the possessed, who are going to pile in and around to take on the heavy intercessors. So once more we go over into the fight pit, and the possessed are going up against the heavy intercessors, and while they will be wounding on 5s against the very tough heavy intercessors, there's going to be a lot of attacks coming in. 4 attacks per boy, hitting on 3s. Chewie has given a dark pact to them of sustained hits, and because they're Slanesh, that's going to be popping off on a 5. And because they've done a dark pact, they're going to get devastating wounds as well. So that is a big. So hitting on 3s, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
all
hello,
of those
twos.
6s are going to be popping back in the
So 4 more back in.
4 more back in.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I
okay.
couldn't see that.
Okay, so 2 more as well. And then these are strength 5 on toughness 6, so you're going to be wounding on 5s, but you're looking for 6s, my friend. And there is a fair few devastating wounds already. That is enough to chip. Ooh, that's enough to kill 2 outright.
That is.
Ooh, okay, so get rid of these.
And then there's 3 saves for me to make with
Yep.
the 5s.
3 saves to make at -1.
They've got devastating.
Yeah, so 3 saves, -1, so 4s.
Nice.
I make 2.
And how much damage do they do a piece?
They do 2 damage per pop.
Oh, in that case then, so that is 1 dead, 2 dead. Yeah, 3 dead. I was right. Yeah, so 3 dead and 1 down to
4
1.
yeah, and 4 dead.
Ooh, blimey. Okay, that is pretty impressive indeed. The heavy intercessors are down to just a single man. Oh yes, here we go. Your favourites. Okay, so they.
Oh, we take for D3.
Oh my! How? He takes another. He's killed.
However,
Oh yeah.
feel no pain.
5 ups. Remember, because you forgot that last time. Oh, so he's actually still alive. Oh, he's taken just 1 wound, so he's down to 2. Is that correct?
Well, I think you need to
Oh, no, he
prepare
killed that. No,
yourself.
one was already. So that one there has gone.
But it's mortal wounds, isn't it?
Yes, you feel no pain still.
Oh, you saved
Yeah,
2,
yeah,
did you?
yeah.
No, that's a champ.
Does it matter?
Not-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 10th edition. Nothing matters anymore.
Pile in.
Okay,
Are
so
you ready?
the heavy intercessor's coming back with his fists of fury. Nice.
2 hits.
Strength. Oh,
4.
5s. Yeah.
So it's going to be 5 wounds. Big old
Yeah,
wound.
come on,
3 up.
And he's up.
Boo.
You didn't need to parry him so badly right there, Chewie. Okay, so that is the end of the fight phase. Another battle shock test is required for the heavy intercessors over here, but we have wrested control of both objectives from our opponents. And at the end of this fight phase and turn, we score a tempting target for that one, putting us on the leaderboard at 5 points. So, not bad at all. So here we are at the end of the combined Imperium turn 2 movement, and an oath of moment has been declared against Abaddon once more.
And his Terminator friend.
And the Terminator friend, because Beanie said, and I quote, that he was feeling very resentful for the amount of damage that had been done to him. So he's brought in the Redemptor, and he's also in the tactical doctrine, so he's going to fool people out, charge them back in, shoot all that damage done there. We have given a tempting target for this objective, and the Imperium have committed forces to try and respond to this threat. Two of the Warglaives, is that what these ones are called?
Yep.
Warglaives have moved down here, and the Helverins are staying at the back, holding an objective to allow the infiltrators to move up. And the big boy himself, Rapid's melee knight, is coming forward to take on either the Lancer or double back and go into the Rampager. The Brutalis obviously found his match early on in this. It was against the Chaos Rhino, so these two are going to be duking it out for the glory of this objective over here. At the beginning of the phase, the boys scored 5 victory points for holding that objective in their back line, and that was it. I think.
Yes,
that's all
don't
of the
rub it
stuff.
in. It all went really, really
no,
good.
I'm just trying to remember if I've covered everything. So I think.
Oh
that's
yeah,
all
and
covered.
I failed 2 battle shots
Oh, that was it.
on my Capitan
Yes.
and a heavy intercessor.
So
So bad on your face.
yeah.
thing is that the Space Marines might not know what fear is, but they're definitely feeling something right now. And that's the end of the movement phase. Going into the shooting phase, where would you like to kick things off?
So, I am not very happy with Abaddon. So, I am going to start with my Redemptor, putting everything he can into these 2 Chaperoonies.
Beautiful stuff.
So I will start gathering dice.
Beautiful stuff. Okay, so the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon going in first, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. It's looking pretty healthy. Very nice indeed. And now this is going to be wounding you on 3s because it's strength 6.
And 6 is a devastating
Yes.
wounds.
Do the onslaught. Oh no, it's devastating. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was sustained. Sorry.
That's good. That's real good. That right there is enough to kill a Terminator.
Well, he's only got 1 wound anyway, so he's dead. That's
Yep.
2 more. That's 2 that's going to go through into
Yep.
Ab. So I'm fishing for more 6s,
Nice.
and I got
Does
2 more.
Abaddon have any feel no
He
pains?
does not.
No.
Does he still have his wound cap limit thing anymore?
No.
So
Wow,
it's,
so he's just taken an absolute bodying for...
So he's taken 4 mortal wounds. The Terminator's taken 1, and you've got 3 regular saves to take on the Lord of Abs.
See, this is why Abaddon is an eggs in basket thing, because he doesn't have as much survivability against mortal wounds
He takes
anymore.
another wound, so he's taken 5 wounds.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad, man.
Does he have?
8, isn't it?
20.
Okay, it's the next round of shooting. He's got 4 wounds left, and this is the underslung.
Yes.
Rerolling everything.
7 hits.
Yep, and then it's time for some more devastating wounds.
So he's toughness 5, isn't he? So he'll be wounding on 4s, but I'm looking for 6s.
Sure.
Everything.
Fishing. Another 2.
2 mortal wounds
And that's it.
1 regular wound.
See, his toughness 6, is he?
Toughness 5.
Yeah.
Toughness 5, yep, okay. So it is 1 regular save, and he's passed it with gusto. So he's taken down to 2 wounds.
Yeah, so now the Icarus pod into his bonds, which I can't remember if it's 2 shots or D3 shots. It is something. It is D3 shots. For the big old 3.
Nice.
So hitting on 3s.
Rerolling everything.
Strength 8, so 3's to wound.
Nice.
Okay,
Two-
and it's
two-
-1,
oh.
so 2 3-ups. 2 more damage,
down.
he is dead.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah,
one.
I'd say that's probably a smart plan.
Take that,
Abaddon's
Lord
dead.
of Abs.
Yeah.
That's what you're working out doing now.
See, I love the fact that it's a case of you can kill even the greatest things, but it is a bit disappointing that a guy of such renown and fame just got gunned off the table so easily there. But there we go. That is the Warlord down from the Chaos side. It's up to me to pull my bloody weight over here, I guess. So the Libby over here is now going to wiggle his mind bullets into this squad of possessed. So it is, how many shots?
So it's a focus witchfire, so it's D6 shots.
For the
big 5.
Very nice indeed.
Oh, yep.
Strength. Oh, he has to hit first.
Hit on 3s.
Nice, very nice. And then strength for this is?
6.
So it'll be 4s, their toughness?
Falls.
Yep.
Yeah, falls.
Okay, 4s.
Not bad,
So
not bad.
2.
Minus?
So this would be -2.
Yep, so
So
5s. Made one fair one, how much damage?
D3.
D3, so 3, 5 up, feel no pains.
Yeah,
No,
that's
so
it.
he does kill one of the guys there.
And now his hazardous test.
Oh yeah, will he take some mortal wounds himself? No,
Whoa.
he is fine, he is fine.
And now it's going to be, I believe it will be 10 shots from the infiltrators, but
Yes.
I'm just going to quickly check because
Sure,
I don't
sure.
want to lie.
There's 10 shots coming in from the infiltrators now.
Hit on 3s. Pretty good.
Not bad at all.
And now 5's to
Fives.
wound. 2 whole wounds, no AP.
So will they get a cover from the angle? They can only be improved to 3 anyway, so
So he
that's
took 1 wound and 5 up feel no pain.
nice.
It's
so
fine.
no
They
damage.
felt 0 pain.
Not bad at all. So now it is time for
Ooh,
rapids.
Let's just do the heavy intercessor that's just stood there like a bit of a damp squib.
Nice, yeah, because he's fallen back. He still can shoot, so he's got his how many shots? 2
shots.
And he missed both times. Good guy.
Well, in
Good
fairness,
guy.
he is quite shocked.
The Helverins over here, where are they going to be going now?
So first one's going to go into them.
Okay, and then we'll see what happens
see what
after
happens
that.
after that,
Okay, so I believe it's 8 shots from them.
Yeah, 8 shots and then the stubber as well.
Cool, so 8 shots going into the possessed. Let's see it, baby. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Not bad
Oh,
at
lucky
all.
you're re-rolling those 1s.
Not bad. And then it's going to be wounding on 3s. That's a very healthy conversion.
-1.
2, 4, 7. -1.
7 at minus 1, so 7 4-up saves.
Oh,
Very
wow.
nice indeed.
So that's
3 damage apiece though. So it's the first one, 3 5 up, feel no pains. He is still alive on 1 wound, and the second one, and he is dead. Yeah, so another possessed falls over there, and you will have to take a battle shock in our turn there, Chewie. So the other the other Helverin is going to go into the possessed as well to try and finish the job, baby. So it is another 8 shots hitting on 3s. Very nice, very nice. And then this is going to be another 3s to wound. Ooh, only 2 at -1. And made failed. 1 is.
Roll that one.
Oh, you CP in it? Yep, sure.
Haven't you already rolled? You've already did the CP earlier.
Oh, I
didn't
did.
you?
Yeah. So it's a 3
3.
5 up, feel no pains for the last possessed. And he's still alive on 1 wound remaining. Stubber comes in, 4 shots. Or 3 for you, isn't it? Yeah. Loser. Then it's going to be strength less than the toughness
So
of this, so
5s.
5s. 2 wounds coming in, AP dash.
It's -1
Oh, they
for
get
us.
-1. And they're both fine on the
Oh,
top of 6s.
snake eyes. Oh, no.
Okay.
Boxcars.
But much eyes. Okay, so that's all the shooting done from this flank, but there is still much more to go as we move into the Warglaives over here. Who are they going to pick apart?
I feel I just need to put all the melters into him.
Sure thing, brother. Okay, so the melter shots from these guys going into the Cerastus Lancer. Okay, so how many shots do you get with these melters?
So thermal spear on the Warglaive is 2 shots.
2 shots?
And then the melter gun is 1 shot, but at different strengths. So I'll
Got
roll
you.
them separate.
Okay, so 2 shots going in first, hitting on
So
3s.
On the 3s.
Nice, 2 big hits. Strength of this.
12.
Okay, so 4's to wound. Nada.
Get to re-roll the 1 for the rolling rolls.
Wait, why?
Because his special rule.
I tell you what, man, it's just like, it's just, okay, so 4 up invulnerable. It's an Een, so I'm gonna have to CP this one, I believe. Fine.
Okay.
Next up.
Now the regular melter.
So regular melter, 1 shot.
Hits.
Hits.
5s.
5s.
Yes.
Does wound.
-4.
Has made it 4 up invulnerable.
Okay, so the second
2 shots, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 2 big hits.
2 big hits.
No 4s.
Re-roll the 1.
wound.
Nope.
1 wound, 4 up save. Made it, baby, no damage. You got still 1 more melter on top of him though.
You do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. It's a hit.
5.
It's not a wound though.
Okay.
Beautiful
So
stuff.
I've got some melters on the big boy to do.
You have no melters on him, do you? Because you've changed his profile. He's got the storm pod, and that's.
He's got
it,
1
isn't
on
it?
his boob.
Melter
He's
gun,
got 1 melter.
and he's got the
The missile launcher on top.
thing, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Is he also going into the smelly boy? Yep. Cool. Here we go then. So the storm pods going in first for how many shots?
storm pod is it? Okay. So 3 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
1 on 5s.
On 5s.
Nada.
And the single melter shot.
Sure. Misses. Okay.
This was
so-
a bad day.
Well,
You're
you made up
rolling
for it over
amazingly.
here. You're fine. You're fine. So that's all of the shooting done, apart from over in the corner, the Brutalis with the booby melters going into the Rhino.
Into the rhino.
This is it. This is all that it comes down to. Okay.
4 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh.
That's what we wanted to see.
And then wounding on.
9.
I want to say that the Rhino's
So
lesser than that.
So that would be
9,
4s.
so 4s.
Wait, is it actually okay? So 4's to wound. Yes.
But they're twin linked.
Yeah.
It's-
Hang on. I've No, I've got to redo that.
Why? What's
Because
happened?
it's actually only 2 shots.
Ah, boo.
Because it's twin linked.
Yeah. Okay, so hitting on 3s. 2 big hits. Oh, now he's turning. Now he's turning.
Okay, so 4s.
No.
Rerolling.
You okay? So 1.
-4, so no
Save
save.
goes straight through.
So
D6.
it's D6 plus 2 because the melter words and he's
Yep.
within 9.
Doesn't matter. He's
7.
still alive, and that's all that matters.
And
oh, the Icarus.
you're forgetting the Icarus.
Icarus.
And because it's within half range,
Yep.
it's going to be 6 whole shots.
Oh, baby, hitting on 3s. Nice. Wounding on 5s, though, I'd say, for this, right?
6s.
Oh, 6s?
Oh, no. Yeah, because it's only strength 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, 6s.
But it is twin linked.
Let me see those 6s.
Come on, re-roll them all, baby. I want to see them. No.
No.
But that's good. The rhino's still alive, and that is a really good thing for me, because I did not want you appearing in my flank out of nowhere. So 3 wounds remaining. That is the end of the shooting phase. It is time for the charge phase. Where do you want to go rapid, my friend?
Big guy's going to go into the big guy.
Interesting. Okay.
Remember to play Tank Shock.
Yes, please do.
He's laughing because he knows he's going to win this fight.
No, I'm not going to win this fight. It's just I can heal from him doing all of this damage. So I'm like, yes, the more damage you do, the more I can heal and do damage back with Terror Shades, which is very good indeed. So here we are. It's come down to this. It is time for the big boy to charge in against the Lancer, and he has an 8-inch charge to get around the corner. Can Rapid make it? Let's find out. I believe Rapid. I want this to happen. I want us to have a little bit.
Heart of the cards.
I want us to have a big smash clash. No, you're going to have to CP that, brother, if you want to get in. And that means that you do not have enough to do all the other funky strats you were going to plan to do. So CP for an 8-inch charge. Let's see it, man. Whee! He's in with an 8. Nicely done.
And then tank shock, please.
Okay, so tank shots, you're going to roll 22 dice, and for every 5 up, I'm going to take a mortal wound to a cap of 6. I'm pretty happy to just take the 6, to be honest.
12, 14, 16,
There's a lot coming in.
16,
There's a lot coming
18,
in.
20, 22. There's 22 dice there.
22 dice into your hands. Roll, roll, roll.
This is when I roll all ones.
That would be
Call
glorious.
your shots, mate. Yeah, all ones. I think that you've rolled more than... That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Cool, so you've capped out 6 mortal wounds to my boy, and you have made the charge in, but you are down to 0 CP. Next up, it's the charges of the Warglaives coming in against the Lancer again.
One is going to go into the Lancer.
Okay.
And then decide the next.
Okay, so this is going to be a 7-inch charge to get in.
No rerolls.
He has not made it in, and that is amazing news for me because he's blocked the other guy.
But I get to reroll.
Why do you get to reroll? Oh, this is just bullshit, mate.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Good.
Yes.
Great.
Huzzah.
Fantastic. Okay, so it's another charge coming in against the War Dog this time. So it's going to be a 7-inch charge again. Is that right, or is it an 8-inch charge? You said 7.5.
7.5.
Okay. So 8-inch charge to get in.
And you'll be happy there's no reroll.
Oh, that's good. So it just comes and goes. Just comes and goes. Good. Get out of
like
here.
that.
Get out of here. Finally. Good.
Ah, there is one more charge. The most important charge.
The Brutalis going in against the Rhino. No, don't. Here we go. He's not actually made it. No,
You may have.
No, I think that he's more than okay there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, and he gets his devastate his ability that when he charges in, I roll a D3,
Yes.
a D6, don't
And then
I?
it's like a 3-up or something like that, and you do some damage.
Yes.
Roll it, and we'll find out. No.
No, I think he gets something on too, but I think it's like D3.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a look. The devastating charge actually tears through the Rhino, removing it from the objective entirely. Nice one.
That's mine.
Brutalis. Finally, in the charge phase, it is the long bomb from the infiltrators that need a whopping 8-inch charge to get up into the possessed. So let's see if they've got it in them. They don't. No.
That's
okay,
fine.
so they are staying put, but that's not that big a deal, to be honest, apart from stops you from getting the tempting target. So into the fight phase now, and Rapid better hit hard, because otherwise I'm going to be striking back. Pain to interrupt, and I will kill.
Have you got 2 CP?
I do have 2 CP. I've not been spending very much, my friend. I'm sitting on a whopping 3 CP over there.
Pull yourself. Oh, coward.
So, here we are in the fight phase. It is the big boy going in against my Lancer. You're going to be hitting on
Twos.
Re-rolling ones. Cool. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling ones.
Devastation on your face.
Cool. Everyone talks about the brokenness of both at the moment, but this is so much worse for me right now. And I've paid 1 CP for disdain for the week, so I get a 6-up feel no pain. So here we go. Great. Good. Fantastic.
3's the wound.
This is 3. Re-rolling ones.
Great. Good. Fantastic.
So 6 at -3, please.
So 6 4 ups to keep my brand new model that's done absolutely nothing this entire game alive, and he's alive, baby. I'm going to spend 1 CP as well because I still take 8 damage. Is that right?
Yes.
So I'm going to get 8 feel no pains of 6 up. So that's another 2. Ooh, will I save any of them? I save 2 of them, so I only take 6 wounds. That's actually not bad.
So he's down to 13.
And now, down to 13. And now, what's your Reaper Chain Talon strength on your boy, your war dog?
10.
10. Okay, so you're going to be uphill rolling. I'm going to let you go for a fight over there as well because I'm going to save some CP for later on. So please fight me again. I dare you, you coward.
Okay.
Okay, no, sure. Okay, yeah, no problem.
Also because I spent 2 CP doing those 2 strats, so I don't have enough to fight back. But I'm making it feel like he's the one in charge.
I like it.
Hitting on 3s then.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and
You just love the look on your face when you couldn't hear it.
It's just so much.
where's the bondsman ability? Sorry.
No, nothing else. You've already got enough.
I get to re-roll a hit roll.
Oh, come on, man. Right, okay. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything.
And I've got sustained hits 1 as well.
Guys, you can't
why?
see Jules'
Why?
face, but he's contorted.
Why?
Charge move.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, brilliant. Okay, my cards as well. You're reading me my own cards back to me.
Thank you for lending them to me.
That's all right, mate. Okay, so hitting on 3s, rolling everything. That's a good thing you do. Okay, good. That's good. So you dropped 1, and then strength.
Strength 10.
5s, uphill rolling, and no re-rolls of anything this time around, right?
Re-roll 1s.
Flippy dippy dippy. Good, good. Take that. Finally, I get to do something in this game. Okay, I'm fighting back. But you know what? I'm not actually going to bother going for your war dog because in the next turn, you'll fight first. So it's better if I smack your boy right now. So I'm going to check my stuff, see what I've got, and I'll be right back. Right, okay, Rapid, let's do this then. So I'm doing 5 attacks. I'm not going to go into your war doggy dog because instead I feel like I want to do as much damage as possible to your big boy. So I'm doing 5 attacks, hitting on 3s because you've got -1 because of your enhancement coming in. So let's see what we do. We hit with everything. That's good. Now this is strength 20, so this is going to be 3s again. And that's everything bar 1. I'm tempted to do that, but I'm not going to. It is -3, so you're on 6 up saves, and it's 8 damage a pop. So 4 6-ups, mate.
Let's make them all.
4 6-ups, 4 6. I've seen him do it though. I've seen you roll well like this when it counts. And that is nada. That is 4 times 8, mate.
82.
He's dead. Does he explode? No. And that was a big kill because now I'm still holding and capping that objective as well because I have OC of 10 and your guy has OC of 8, I believe.
Yes.
So that was a big trophy indeed to take out of the battlefield. We still hold that objective as well, which is very nice. So that is the end of your turn 2. So at the beginning of Chaos Knight's turn, sorry, Chaos Knights, Chaos Combined. To be fair, it is mainly Chaos Knights at this point in time. At the beginning of our turn, we obviously get 1 CP each, which is very, very good. But we also control 1, 2, 3 potentially, because we have to do a test here. So please roll to see if you can get non-battle shocked. You are fine. Okay, so that means that we get 15. The maximum of 15 for this turn here. And it means now that our opponents get to select a target that is, oh, so tempting. So please, which one are you going to go over to the far corner over there? Yep, so this is the one that they have selected. We have to try and get that objective from them. Can it be done? Can it? Bollocks. But we'll move in anyway. So that's it for our combined movement phase. I've decided to take up the challenge of the Brutalis Dreadnought over here. So it is the Rampager versus the Brutalis.
Easy for me, mate, easy.
The Lancer is staying in combat with the little dog over here, and my war dog is taking on another one of Rapid's pets. So that is it. The Possessed have decided to leave the objective over here because we've capped enough points. If we hold 3 objectives over here, it makes it harder for them to catch up, and it's just funnier to go in and go blah, 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 into those the infiltrators over there. So that's it for a movement phase. Shooting phase, mine is just going to be every gun that can fire will go down into that heavy intercessor to try and help you out, but you have a more interesting plan which involves mind bullets. Is that right, Chewie?
Yes, because there's a psyker there, he's made himself known. My master of possession is going to go, hey you, and shoot his focused firepower at him.
So precision firepower into him. 2 shots. Let's go over to the dice rolling cube. It is 2 shots hitting on 3 going into the Beanies.
Ooh,
Phobos.
sorry, before you do that, I need to do rapid ingress now.
Oh yeah, because that was the end of our turn, wasn't it?
No, they have to. No, they have to be in reserves to be able to do it. Sorry, sorry.
Okay.
I misunderstood how it worked.
So there we go. That is 2 shots, but is it at -1 because of the fact you have stealth?
Yes.
So 4s. 1 hit.
Strength 6, isn't it? So it'd be 3s to
3s
wound.
to wound. It's not a wound, and now hazardous test. He's lucky he did not blow his brains out, but that is the end of your shooting phase, pretty much, isn't it? I'm going to do some off-screen rolling, and it's going to be the Lance, the Stubber, and I don't think that he can see from this angle, everything going down into that 1 heavy intercessor over there. And the results are... So all of the shooting went into the heavy intercessor and took him down to 1 wound remaining. So that is all of our shooting done. It is time for the charge phase, and unsurprisingly, it's going to be the Rampager going in against the Brutalis. Can he fail it? No. So he is smashed into him. Do I pay for tank shock now for just sheer comedy? No, because that would just be mean, because I'm going to do it to Rapid over here.
Oh, delicious.
So it's going to be in there, and I will pay for tank shock because just in case the war dogs are a bit swingy sometimes and they have failed me in the past. We'll do that in a minute. And you're doing a charge, Chewie, over on the other side. You're Possessed and your Infernal Master nearly knocked everything off the table, going in against the boys, and there's a 6-inch charge, 7-inch charge.
Absolutely easy.
So that's all the charges made, and let's see how the tank shock does. So Rapid has taken the full 6 wounds from the charge there. Tank shock paying dividends once more. Over here, now we've got 2 options because Beanie, how many CP do you have?
2.
Okay, so we can pay to interrupt. He's either going to do it with the infiltrators and the guy over there against your man, or he's going to do it up here. Now he's got a D3 plus 3 claw. I don't like the sound of that, so let's try and kill him.
You love it.
It's horrible, my friend. But you are going to be paying for Armour of Contempt.
Yes, Armour of Contempt. Give him basically the -1 to your AP.
Yes, so -1 to the AP coming in, and I'm going to attack you with the profile. That is a do. So I'm going to go for the Reaper Chainsword Strike profile. 6 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 14, -4 down to -3, and 6 damage a hit. But because I've completed a charge, I get sustained hits 1 as well.
Oh, delicious.
So it is 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. 4, 5, 6, hitting on 2s, and 6s are great. They are not great for me, but I do hit you 4 times.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound. So I get you 3 times. It is -3 because it was down from -4.
So he has a 2 up to start with, so it's going to be 5s.
5 up saves. And that is 12 damage already.
I'm going to CP 1 because I've got 1 more CP.
Sure thing.
And
So it is 12 damage in total.
Dead. So does he explode?
He does not. He has been strict, dicked.
Blatted.
Yeah, like, dead. Right, it is now the Slaughter Claw Now it is the Slaughter Claw going into the wounded Warglaive over here. It's going to be hitting on 2s. That's pretty good. And then this is strength a lot. I think it's strength 14, so it's 3s to wound.
Yes.
Okay, so there is 4 wounds coming in at minus a lot, I believe. I think you do still get a save, but I'll just double check that. It is -3, so you will get a save of 6 up for each of them. and then you get your feel no pains on top of that, don't you?
Yeah, that I forgot to do with my big guy.
Oh, bloody hell, Rapid. But that's
Oh.
fair. Okay, so it's 6s, and then 6 feel no pains. Boosh. You do block one of them, but you will be taking d6 plus 2 for each of the ones that you failed.
So 3d6 plus 6.
Ooh, okay, so you're looking
12, 18.
at 18 feel no pains. To save is 6 wounds.
Easy. All you have
can
to
do
do is get 13 sixes.
Yeah, because it's not 5 ups yet, is it? Because you haven't done anything.
No, I killed the warlord.
You did, yeah. You stole the glory from the Imperial Knights. Here we go.
Nope.
A valiant effort, though, but unfortunately he's dead. Does he explode? He does not explode, and that is another of the Imperial Knights
Can I
out.
pay a CP for him to fight?
If you've got a fight on death strat, I'm sure that you can, my friend. Right, so Rapid is fighting on death. He's going to be hitting on 4s, but he's re-rolling 1s. And which profile are you going to go with, my friend?
Let's go for the strike.
Okay, the big strike from the Reaper Chain Talon. He hits 2 times.
3 times.
No, because he hit on 4s, mate.
And one of them was a 3.
Get out of there. Nice, cheeky man.
Not reading it.
That's fine, sorry, mate. Just joking. And then 5s. Ooh,
That wasn't worth it.
No, unfortunately it was not. So you are out of commish, my friend. But you do get to fight over here against my Lancer, going uphill against him because you are the defender. We'll just do all the fighting on this bit and then we'll move over to your possessed thing over there. So get your profile ready, my friend.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
Do the 4 attacks.
The big ones.
Yes.
Hitting on.
On the 3s.
And re-rolling 1s. Good thing that you are.
Oh!
Oh, so 2 hits. You're going to be rolling uphill again because I'm strength 12.
So 5s.
Nada.
No rerolls.
Okay, so the Lancer is going to unsurprisingly swing back. I think it's 5 attacks hitting on 2s. And 5 attacks hitting on 2s. He hits you all of the times there. And then it's going to be strength 20, so 2s to wound because you are only toughness 10, I believe. And that is all the wounds. It is minus 3, so 6 ups.
Get on it.
5,
You can
6
do it.
ups, and it's 8 damage of pop.
Come on, the dice have got to turn up at some point.
Not today.
And then it's that many feel no pains. 8 for each one that you failed. Do you
So,
want to do
so
it?
32 feel no pains.
I mean, make him do it. Make him do it.
I think I could just keep dropping dice and it just won't be enough.
But does he explode is the most important question out of all of this. He does not, but he tried his best. So that is nearly all of the Imperial Knights taken out. All of their close combat boys are done. And just to add salt to the wound, I can consolidate closer to an objective.
Yep.
I will do so by doing that. So that is the end of my fight phase, but now Chewie's going to step up to the plate and attack with the Possessed going in.
Right, I'm going to spend a CP called
CP being spent. What is it called? What is it called?
Profane Zeal.
Ooh, okay.
Means that I can re-roll 1s to hit and to wound.
Cool, and the fact that you're Slanesh, does that allow you to do anything?
No, that's only if I was Chaos Undivided. It would be re-roll hits and re-roll wounds.
Got you. Okay, so going in with 4 attacks for the Possessed?
Yeah, I'm going to go Sustain. Dark Pact will be Sustain.
Oh, I love this. Okay. Oh, so 2 back in for the ones that you dropped, because it pops on a 5, doesn't it, this
Yeah,
one?
but re-roll that one.
Oh, yeah, true, of course. Oh, nice. So
5 hits.
very nice. An extra tentacle sprouted.
So 3s to wound.
Oh, that's a healthy amount of wounds minus.
Minus is 2.
Oh, so 5 ups now. And 2 damage of pop, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
nice.
very healthy roll from Beanie. Only 2 fall, but now the Master of Possession gets to attack as well.
Yep.
What's he attacking with his stave? What's it do?
Basically, it's
Oh, hang on, I've got 6 up feel no pains.
Oh, because the
oh.
Helix Adept. The Helix Adept is stepping in. And he does not protect his boy, but at least he has that.
Okay, so Master of Possession, Staff of Possession, 4 up, Anti-Psyker plus 2.
I don't think that will help here because it's not against the
but I've got
leader
the
yet.
but I've got the psychic keyword in the unit.
Oh, does it
And
apply to the unit? Oh, dear.
Yeah, but it's not precision with the melee.
No, but the whole unit apparently has that keyword. Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what
the
you're
same. It's the same as if you have a vehicle.
Oh,
if you had some kind of like vehicle with some kind of leader or something like that.
Okay, so that means then that this is going to be wounding them on 2s. Hitting on 4s, sorry, 3s,
Rerolling those,
because of your lovely ability.
and there's
1 back into the pot.
so 4.
So 2s to wound here, and all of them wound at minus 1.
D3.
Okay, so 4 ups.
There we go. Ooh.
Make 1, fail 3. So the first D3, and then I'll do my Feel no pains.
So 3 feel no pains for the first one. Is dead. Second one is 2. Is dead. And the final one, is there any more in the group?
There's only one there.
Okay, so he's dropped another one. I think that's
so two more. So 2 more died. There should be one on one wound.
And then one goes to the leader, unless there's a guy hidden there.
Yeah, there's a guy in there. So
cool.
and he's on 1 wound. So they are going to get to fight back.
They are indeed.
So we will start with the more important part of this, the 3 attacks.
Oh,
no,
God.
no. We're going to do I think it's 4 attacks from the Force Sword.
Yes, the Force Sword coming in.
Hang on, let me double check because I do not want to cheat people.
I mean, it's a very nice looking Force Sword as well, painted up by Crazy Doug. What a legend.
Thank you, Crazy
legend.
Doug.
Thank
So yes,
you,
4
Crazy
attacks, hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay, and it is strength 6, so it's going to be force wounds.
Yes, it will be. Nicely done, mate.
2 wounds, -1.
So this is going to be on to 4-ups. Both made. Ooh. Okay, and then it's the fists of the last lad, isn't it?
Easy.
He hits 2 times. Will he wound on 5s?
1 wound.
Come on, baby. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is the end of combat. There's another test that needs to be made there, and there's one that's followed us as well for the possessed. So I believe that is it.
Yeah.
Wowzer. So that is the end of Chaos Turn 2. Yes, Chaos Turn 2. And we did not get the tempting target over there, so boo earns to that. But at the beginning of your turn, you are holding
1 and 2, so we
you've
get
got 10 VP
Oh,
for
actually,
doing that.
but yeah, if I get the battle shock here, I will
you
get
get the
that.
maximum of 15. So it's a battle shock test for it's a -1 because you're within 12 inches.
Okay, so I
of
need a
my-
7 or more.
Yeah,
so I get that one, so
He's eked it through.
15.
So full 15 for take and hold over there. Not bad in the slightest. You've got another battle shock test to take for your boy over here as well.
Yep, so 6.
He's
Failed again.
Okay, so he is battle
and
shocked.
now battle shock on this squad
Yeah.
here.
They're
passed.
fine, absolutely fine. And that is the beginning of the Imperium's turn. A healthy 15 points to kick things off with. So here we are at the end of Imperium turn 3 movement, and there has been a big shuffle, a seismic shuffle. The Redemptor has moved around the corner here. The Heavy Intercessor has dropped a little bit further away from the objective to keep him out of line of sight of a few things. And that's basically it. Everything else
The
is
captain
staying.
got a 5-inch advance. I'm in the shock assault doctrine. Sorry, what's it called?
The assaults.
Assault doctrine.
Yep.
Yeah, so he got a 5-inch advance. He's going to be able to charge in, and he's going to try and just do something this game.
Yep.
And yeah, I've got a bead on the big guy. He's my oath of moment as well as the Lancer.
Yes.
So hopefully I'll do a little bit of damage. See how we go.
Sure,
We haven't
but-
got a lot of things left on the table.
Do you want to start by shooting at the Lancer?
I
Going
do.
in?
I
So-
do want to do that.
Okay then, so it is going to be the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon first.
12.
12 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed.
Drop 1.
And then
now.
this is where it really counts, because this is going to be wounding on 6s.
So it's fishing for
This is what you need, yeah. There's 2 already.
You were a 6,
2.
and you were not a 6.
You traitor! 3, 4, 5. So 5 mortal wounds. No
Well,
saves.
5 regular
yeah.
wounds.
So I can't save against that, so I just take 5 wounds. I'll keep a track of that. So 5 at the moment. You do your underslung one as well.
Yep.
Nice.
That was.
And then 6s again. 6, 7, 8. Very interactive game, isn't it? So 8 mortal wounds or devastating wounds taken from that with no saves for a shielded guy who is pretty much his entire thing.
He did more than my
Do
knight.
you not have feel no pain from the last?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't go until the next phase. So 8. I've lost 8 wounds. I was on 13, wasn't I? Okay,
So you're
cool.
on 5.
5 wounds remaining.
And now prepare yourself for the next lot of shooting from him, which is the only other things I can actually see.
Just a 5 there. There we go. Right. Okay. So
So now we've got the Icarus for D3 shots.
for the
big
big 3,
three.
very nice.
So this is hitting on 3s, re-rolling for those terrible ones.
Nice, 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 nice,
Okay,
nice.
and it is strength 8, so it's
12.
5s to
Yep.
wound.
Very
Fish.
nice. Very nice.
So 2, this will be -1, so it's 4s.
Is he -2 normally, this?
No, it's -1. Oh, so it's
it's
0, so 3s.
threes. He's made
So
one fail.
2 damage there.
So he's down to
3.
3 wounds remaining. He's not loving life right now. I think that this has probably been the MVP of the entire game, just because Devastating Wounds still has not been kept in check or found the right home for it yet. So it does seem a bit like that should not be doing all the work in this game. No. But still, there we go. That's all of his shooting done there.
So the guys that are in combat with you possessed, they both have bolt pistols.
Sure, go for
so
it.
They're going to try. So 3s. 5s. Nope,
No.
nothing there. And I believe that's all of the shooting that I can do.
It's time for the Helverins then over here to start doing the work.
Could you kill the big guy?
Yeah, you probably could.
With the 2 of us.
Sure. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Rapid? What are you going to do?
Well, my thought was, initially, because this guy can get into combat and hurt us a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
We got another turn, potentially, with him to get here to do damage.
I can still pay 1 CP to move through terrain. He moves 14, and then he should be able to do...
so it makes no difference then?
No.
Okay, let's kill the big guy.
Yeah, just kill the big guy. Kill the big man.
Okay, so I'm going to pay for Squire's duty.
Yep, so it's +1 to your strength, +1 to your AP.
Yes.
So Squire's duty being popped off, because Rapid is without a microphone at the moment, and far away. Not very small.
Sorry.
So, it is going to be, how many shots? 8 shots per boy? You going to roll them all at the same time? Oh, he's going in hard.
Ooh. Why roll them at the same time?
Because he's easy to convince.
No, don't do it at the same time, because you could always choose a different target, couldn't you, with the other one?
Okay, so...
No, actually, my ability means it has to be the same target.
Okay, then 16...
16 shots coming in, hitting on 3s, babies. Very nice indeed. This should lay low the Tyrant. So hitting on the 3s.
Dice match.
Hitting on the 3s.
Rerolling ones.
There's 1-1.
Very nice.
Oh, yes, goes back to a 1.
And then get out of your 2s, and then this is strength 10, toughness 12, so still 5s to wound.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
To
6.
reroll that 1.
So 6 coming in, AP dash. So it is 3
Threes.
ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to re-roll them one at a time for dramatic rolling. So the first one is fine. Second one is fine. Third one is fine. Fourth one is fine. Fifth one is fine. Sixth one is not fine. So it's the CP. That's why I was rolling them one at a time. Learned from Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming, and he's fine. He's still standing, boys.
Now the stubbers. Take him out with the stubbers.
It's melters, mate. He only has.
No, they're stubborn.
Oh, go for it, mate. Here it is. Time for the
6
stub.
shots.
6 shots for the stubbers. Coming in, boys. Here we go. Here we go. In on 3s. Nice. Very healthy. 6 is to wound, though. And 1 wound in AP dash. Again, 3 up save. He's fine. Okay, so the Lancer stands tall and proud, and most importantly, erect. Yeah, I reduce AP 1 because of the They are not.
Because I paid the stratagem.
Well, you take 1 wound off of me. I'm down to 2 then. Shut my big fat mouth.
They were 3 wounds each.
They're not
No,
3
no, no,
wounds
no,
each.
no,
You were
but
fine with the stubbers, bro.
No. But the big guns were meant to be -2.
-2.
And you got quite a few 3s when you did the
Oh, boo earns. Right, okay, let's go back. Well, shut my big fat mouth because of the fact that apparently they were AP 2, and this is going to be, I was looking for 4s, and I did all that dramatic rolling, gave it a lot of guff, and unfortunately, he's dead. So will it be a big explosion? It is a big explosion, but let's see what he's got in terms of deadly demise.
Yes!
Well, that was a mighty explosion to say the least, because it was D6 plus 2 and I rolled the mightiest of 6s, which means that this guy, this poor war dog, has done nothing but be loyal to his master, took a huge amount of wounds in the back. Cheers, Dean. So basically, the Lancer is out of commish right now, leaving the middle of the battlefield wide open for anything else, which is nice.
There's now the charge from Capitan Punchy Pants.
He's going
coming into the back.
He's going in. What's he going to roll? What's he going to roll? He's very much in there. He is very much in there. So here we go. No stratagems being able to be used on the captain because of the fact that he is battle shocked. So he gets 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Hitting on
2s.
2s. Nice.
So he'll be wounding on 3s.
Yes, it will be.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Here we go. Okay, so 4 wounds coming in.
-2, so it'll still be 5s.
5 ups first for the possessed. He blocks 1, but he takes 3 damage again. But then it's 5 up, feel no pains for the first one. No, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing for
So
the
you've
first
done
one?
3 of them, and you failed them all.
So he's dead.
But he was only on 1 wound anyway.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Let's do that again, because it should be 2 at a time.
Yes, you just got to roll 1. You just got to roll 1 more effectively, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's only so the possessed is dead, and then 2 wounds spill over to his mate.
Okay.
Cool.
And then you've got another 2 to do. Because you did 4.
And was it 6 in total?
Yeah, because I did 6.
Oh,
damage,
okay, so another 2. So he only takes.
So that means he's taken 3 wounds, does
Cool.
it?
So how many wounds does your possessed?
I think he has 5, doesn't he?
He has 4 wounds.
Cool, so he's on
One.
1 wound remaining, and he's going to have to be careful about who he strikes back now. I would say get rid of these 2 if you can, because of the fact that we don't want him to get clonked or bonked, do we?
Okay, so let's do that then.
Okay, so he's doing Dark Pact on himself.
Yes.
Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, so he's going to get lethals. What's this ability?
Now be sustained.
Sustained, here we go. And that's pretty good because it puts the 2 back in that you dropped. His strength is...
And who's he fighting? It's the 2 regular
It's 2
guys.
regular
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, so 3s.
It'll be strength 6.
So yeah, 3s.
3s. Okay, so 3 mighty wounds coming in.
-1.
Okay.
-1. Okay, so it kills off the other
one
guy. 'cause
guy,
He's on 1
and
wound.
it leaves
You have a helix though, so you could heal.
no, he's dead.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So now it's the Libby.
It's the Force Sword coming in against your Master of Possession.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Hits 3 times. He will be wounding also on the big old 3s. Does not wound. And I've already spent
Yeah,
the
you
CP,
have, so he's still alive, yay!
I've already spent one.
Okay, so that is the end of the fight phase right there. It has been quite dramatic indeed. There's a lot of battle shock tests to be taken going forward. Look at that, just all over there.
He doesn't need one.
Okay,
He's
so
fine.
that is the end of Imperium turn 3. We're now going to be moving into the Chaos turn 3. We gain 10 VP for the 2 that we're holding at the back there, and you guys need to pick a tempting target for us. Where are we going to go? Over in this
Tempting
quadrant?
you in the same place.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Cool, right, so they're going to do that, and we're going to move into our movement phase. Okay, so it's gone a bit crazy over here in the Chaos side here. There's plans, there's schemes, there's machinations, and there's been a bit of movement. We've dropped out of combat over here, but Chewie's paid a 1 CP strat to allow him to fall back, shoot, and charge, and do other stuff, because he wants to hold on to this objective while removing some threats over here. And now Rapid is going to do Overwatch against my Carnivore that's moved up around the corner because of the fact that he has a plan to get stuck in with his 1 wound remaining and just do what damage can be done. So please, it is 8 shots hitting on 6s with your autocannons.
Yes, please, please, please. Come on, Dice Gods, be nice to me.
They were not.
Now the stubbers! The stubbers will do the work.
Okay, so 3 shots with the stubbers. There is nothing. Yes, that was the perfect. Very lucky indeed. Woo! Can finally relax a little bit there. So
Slightly,
I'm going to Overwatch with the plasma pistol.
it was pretty.
5p, 10p, 5p, 10p.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad indeed. So we move now into the shooting phase, and I'm going to kick things off because of the fact that mine is such meager shooting, and I'm going to do all of my 6 shots into Beanie's Capitan.
Yeah, why not?
To show him the indignity of being killed by such small arms fire.
If you
So
would.
3s. Oh dear. Good start, my dude. So he is going to be wounding on 3s as well. He's got 2 big wounds coming in. AP dash, my friend.
2 3-ups, and I've got a CP just in
It does
case.
indeed. And there's the CP being used. And he's fine for the moment. Okay, so that is my shooting done, but no CP now for Beanie, which is also very good. Now you have a Witchfire focus thing and you have a bolt pistol. Use them both wisely, my friend.
You can't use the
Oh, can you
pistol
not use them both?
and the other.
So I could just do Witchfire or the focus, but obviously I'm on 1 wound left.
I would say, for now, hold this objective and do your Witchfire, not focused, into Beanie's Capitan, and then maybe charge in and try and bonk that guy later.
you've got a big
Stay
old
on
staff.
that objective.
Yeah.
Stay on that objectives.
Yeah. So, hitting on 3s.
3s. 1 big hit.
Strength 5, isn't it? So it'll be 3
Strength
to wound.
4 this one.
Oh, so 4 to wound.
It does wound. It's AP.
-3.
Oh, so onto his Iron Halo.
So 4 up.
But he's not
2
made, and he is
damage.
dead.
He's dead.
So the
That is
Capitan has
my
had his
warlord.
head blown up completely. Very nicely done there, Chewie. So that's our shooting phase pretty much done, because nothing else can see and or is in range. So we move swiftly into the charge phase. And I'm going to be declaring both of these targets as a charge because I want to do tank shock onto the librarian. So the carnivore is going in, he gets to re-roll his charges. So fingers crossed, he won't absolutely mug him off. He's definitely in there. Boom. And the Master of Possession is going in against the Soul Heavy Intercessor over here, and he is also in there. Okay, so we move over to the combat here because I managed to do a mighty, only 3 wounds to the Librarian, so he's still alive on 1, so that's going to force me to split attacks. And what I'm going to do is dedicate 4 attacks into the Helverin in front of me and 2 attacks into the Librarian, but I'm paying 2 CP, 1 for a long leash, so now I get to re-roll my 1s in combat, which is good, thanks to those 2 being connected psychically or chaotically, and the other one is going to be Dread Knights, which means, or Dread Hounds, which means I get sustained hit 1 on all of my attacks in this round. So, we are normally hitting on 2s, but because I'm very wounded, bollocks, I believe is the phrase, I am hitting on 3s, 6s are great. Oh dear. Okay, so no re-rolls either from my master, so that's fantastic, but I will be wounding Chris on 3s with Slaughter Claw. Oh, that is so bad. I'm not even going to spend the re-roll on that one, so I'm just going to move into the 2 attacks against the Libby. Good thing I had to re-roll that one. 2 hits.
2's to wound.
Bloody
1
hell,
wound
that's
minus what?
3.
Because of the...
No, he doesn't re-roll ones though.
Okay, so I need a 6.
I can't believe that they are still alive, but at least they're tied up now, so they're going to have to fight back.
Yeah, so I got 4 attacks with my 4 swords.
I just got to explode now. I got to explode, please.
On 3s. 3
Nice,
hits, so
nice,
strength
nice.
6.
Toughness 10.
So 5's to wound.
Nada. And then we go into your stompy feet.
I was thinking of playing a stupid strat, which means that I get +1 to my wounds roll.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So I hit on 3s, then I would wound on 5s, but then
better
I
than
would roll on
6s.
4s.
Yep, cool.
Okay, cool. So you're playing 1 CP 4. What's it called?
Trophy claim.
Trophy Claim is going to be played now.
So
And it's going in.
3 attacks, is it?
4 attacks.
Oh.
4
sorry.
attacks, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Ooh. Nice. So 3 hits, wounding on 5s down to 4s.
Yep.
Nada.
come
There
on,
we
guys.
go. That's good because that means I've gummed up the works there. That's fantastic. So that's the end of that combat. Now it's time to clonk and or bonk with the Master of Possession over there. Please do some damage.
I'm going to do sustained hits.
Oh, amazing. Dark Pact is coming out, even though he might technically die. I wouldn't recommend it, but okay, fine.
Okay,
So-
that's
1 back in the pot.
2,
Oh, yeah, because it explodes on 5s. Yeah.
yeah,
Strength is
6,
so
4's
4
to
to
wound.
wound. Very nice. 2 healthy wounds here,
minus 1.
but it's
Okay.
D3 damage, so it's 4s.
So 2 4-ups.
And he is gone.
I've got 1 CP, and I'm
we
going to
go.
spend it.
Hang on, did you not re-roll?
That was in the shooting phase.
Yeah, okay.
But you only said you at the beginning of the phase you generated up to 1, so you've
But
not spent.
I already had 1 earlier.
Okay, cool. Right, so
I've
that-
now got no CP.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's still alive.
And he's fighting back.
He's fighting back with his
3
Fist of Fury.
attacks.
Oh,
Nice.
Wounding on 4s because I believe he's toughness 4.
yeah.
1 wound,
Oh, this is
it's
enough. He's fine. Oof, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Okay, so that's the end of the combat phase there. Moving into the Imperium turn 4. And at the beginning, they only score.
Where we hold that one, and that one.
Oh, yeah,
he's
because
got
you
2.
have. Oh, no, well, you've got to do a battle shock.
Yeah,
that's
let's
the
see if
thing.
I can fail it for the 3rd time.
Yes.
Okay.
-1 as well. He does fail it, so
Yeah.
you do not claim that one. Amazing. And you do hold that one over there.
So
that
10.
one there is under control. So 10 VP for your troubles. Not bad. Well, well, well. Turns out that failing a battle shock against Chaos Knights is bad indeed, because I finally got to use a strategy called Terror Shades, which is when Beanie failed the battle shock test for the Heavy Intercessor here. This guy popped the strat and rolled 66 for each 4-up. Beanie suffered a mortal wound and I gained a lost wound, and I got 2 back, killing him, meaning that is 100% ours for the moment. So, that's
So
it.
I'm going to do my battle shock here because
Oh, yeah.
if I do that, then I can move him up to the objective
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
see how it goes.
He has
On a
failed.
6, no, 6 is fine.
Oh, he's okay, is it?
Yeah.
-1, sorry, because
Oh,
you're
yeah,
six,
yeah,
you
no,
failed.
I failed, yeah.
So he is battle shocked as well.
I
Ah,
failed most of my battle shocks.
Blimey, this is great. And finally, the Chaos Knights rule is coming in clutch.
Wound.
So here we are after the movement phase, and an Oath of Moment target has been selected. It is the Master of Possession, and there is a lot of devastating wounds looking his way. There's been a few shuffles out of combat. The Librarian failed his Battle Shock test, so he's scarpered over here, but he won't be able to contest its objective, and the Armiger is now pushing forward into realms unknown on this side of the battlefield. So, into the shooting phase now, and unsurprisingly, I think it's kicking off with the big boy, going into him. Do you have any strats to protect or improve a save or give an invulnerable?
I've got
No CP?
I've got Feel No Pain, which is 5 up.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so 3's re-rolling everything.
Blimey, this is gonna suck.
Okay, right, so this is going to be wounding on 3s, but,
re-rolling,
but
yeah.
I'm fishing for 6s. He's dead.
He's got no pains.
Oh yeah,
yes, you've
good,
got to
good.
keep fishing, you've got to keep fishing.
Keep on fishing. So that's 4 5-ups, and then we'll be going on to the next gun.
Sure thing. Oh my, he's still alive. He's still alive. Okay, okay. Okay, so it all hits, no need to re-roll there, but now you're fishing once more for that single 6. And there is but a single 6, and the regular wounds as well, because it's strength.
I'm fishing.
Okay, so you just got to do it again, Chewie, no pressure.
Yeah, and you've got to make 3 regular saves as well. So do you want to do the 3 regular saves just so we can see how many of these?
Oh,
so now 4 of them, please.
Oh no!
Yay!
But that was close. You made him work for it, but the Master of Possession is out of there. Dead. Okay, so then the rest of the shooting, I imagine, is going to be the Armigers going in against my...
Yes, the Helverin into the...
yeah. But it's only one of them can go because the other one fell back out of combat.
Yes.
So it is a mighty 8 shots coming in with the big War Dog autocannons. At this point in time, do I have anything that I can spend? Not at all.
No rerolls.
No rerolls, finally! And it finally came up, yay! Okay, and then... Yes.
One.
Ooh. -1.
1 4-up save to make. And it's a CP reroll.
Oh,
It's gotta be, come on mate. Yes, he's alive!
Hey, stubber.
Hits 2 times. Wounding on 5s.
1.
What's the strength of yours actually? Is it strength 6?
Strength 5.
Oh, so it's wounding on 6s then.
Okay, so it didn't wound then?
Yeah, no.
Wounds,
Okay,
no
yeah.
wounds. Okay, so he's still alive. That is actually very impressive. So, that's the end of your shooting phase. Time for your charge phase, and the only person that can charge is the Armiger that escaped over there. Is he coming in for a little kiss on the cheek? No, okay. Thus ends Imperium turn 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the beginning of our phase here, I think I need to take this test required one over there. We score a mighty 10 once more, and I'm assuming that a tempting target is once more going over onto this again.
You assume correctly, sir.
Well, here is where things are changed. Because I'm going for a tempting target using an ability to allow me to phase through terrain as if it weren't there. I am going to go for it. Death and / or glory. Let's do it. So here we are, turn 4, end of our movement. Chewie is staying put because that is what he has done all game, and it has scored us 5 points.
He's got a little campfire.
Yeah, exactly. They're just having a little sing-along down there. They're cooking whatever meats they find. It's a good time.
Some chords on the old
Yeah,
acoustic.
exactly. They got the acoustic guitar out. It's fantastic. I've used an ability to phase through the terrain as if it wasn't there, just because of the fact that I think it's funny to challenge Rapid's Armiger over here. And I'm staying put with the Carnivore because originally I was going to use this to phase through, but I realised the amount of Daka that would be facing me would be bad, and he did fail his Battle Shock as well, which means I can't use Tank Shock on the way in, which is a real shame. So in the shooting phase, it's just going to be 6 shots into the back of Beanie's thing. I failed my my Battle Shock, by the way, Bean, and it means that I can't do any Tank Shot or phase through, but I have phased through over there.
Lovely.
So I'm going to shoot your Librarian in the back like a real gentleman.
Okay,
So it's-
-1 to hit him because of stealth.
Is that not within a certain range, or is it just always?
I think he has the stealth as a keyword.
That's cool. Right, so hitting on 4s then, so I hit you 3 times.
Just make sure he has it. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
So
I still would have only hit you 3 times anyway.
It's only while he's leaving.
And I wound you 2 times, no AP on this, onto him.
Right, so 3 ups.
Ooh.
Spend the CP.
He is fine. Fine. So, that's all the shooting done. It was absolutely delicious. Unless I can see, I can fire that stubber. Sorry, you were
he's super tall.
So 3 shots because he's still outside of range. 3 shots hitting on 4s or 3s in this time because we just found out he doesn't have the stealth keyword. Hits you twice. 5s again, so 3s. So 1 wound coming in. AP nothing. He's taken him out. He's actually taken out the librarian. Oh, nice one. A rogue stubber shot. So now it is time for the final thing, which is the charge. It's coming into Rapid's armature over here.
Overwatch.
It's Overwatch time. It is 8 shots once more, hitting on the cool as heck 6s. Let's see it.
Can I do something in this game?
I would very much like you to do that.
Hey, hits once, and it's going to be wounding on 5s. It's a big wound. It's -1, so it's a 4-up save. He's going to have to use the CP, otherwise he's dead.
He's got 3 wounds.
No, it's 3 damage a pop.
Yeah. So
Does he explode? No, he doesn't. So he's taken out the carnivore. Hey, well done, Rapid.
For the pity. It's great.
Now here's the issue, is that is pretty much the end of our turn after that, because there's nothing else to fight or shoot. So it goes into your turn 5, and at the beginning of that, you score 10, and that is your final score for that. The tempting target is obviously all the way over there again.
Yep.
So please move, and let's have some fun in the final turn of the Imperium. So this is what it comes down to. We've got 3 mechanized monsters staring down an even bigger one, which has obviously been selected as the Oath of Moment target. And I believe that now the movement is over, it shall rain down fire upon him.
Yeah, let's begin.
That's pretty good. These are the Onslaught Gatling Cannon from the Redemptor going in. Oath of Moment, rerolling everything.
So it'll be wounding on 6s, but 6s are what we're fishing for. So
fishing for 6s. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow. So 4
So he's
wounds.
taken 4 damage already. On to the next batch. Keep track of it here.
Okay.
Nice. Ooh, finally dropped 1.
Okay, and again.
6s again. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, so 5 in total.
Okay, and now the Icarus D3 shots.
Nice.
The big 3. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling because of reasons.
Nice, so 3... oh, sorry, it's the wounds now.
Yeah, so wound on 5s. Re-rolling. So 2 wounds, these are at -1, and they're D3, 2 damage pop.
4 ups, made 1 fail one.
So another 2, so that's 7 wounds off him.
Yes.
And his other gun is only 18-inch range, so will not reach. So I have done all the shooting I can.
You've done very well, and now it goes over to Rapid, who I assume is firing everything into him as well. Looking for strats.
Going to play some stratagems. So Squire's Duty, which applies to the 2 of them.
Yep.
Going into them. So that means the strength in the AP goes up by 1.
I'm going to do the rotate arm shields then, so I've got 4 up invulnerable for the shooting.
And then the trophy. The trophy claim. Sorry, which gives me +1 to my wound roll on 1 of the units.
Okay,
so
cool.
That one.
Cool, so you roll that one, the one with the +1 to wound roll first then, and then we'll go to the lesser one afterwards. So 8 shots coming in from the auto cannons. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo.
Okay. No rerolls now.
No rerolls, but a fair few chunky hits. What's the strength of this again? I was wounding on 5s.
So this would be 5s, yeah.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh, 4s with the +1.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Very healthy selection of shots there. And then this is...
And it's got a -2 now.
It's a 4 up invulnerable because of the CP that I've spent on rotating those ion shields. And I make 2, I fail
so 9
3.
damage on with the 7. So he's taken 16 wounds.
That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Right. So he's on 16. He's taken 16 wounds. He's got 25 or so left. So it's time for the final round.
Can I do the stubber?
Yeah,
Sure. Do you want to do the stubber? 1 hit.
6 wounds. There
It's
it
a
is.
wound.
-1.
3 up. Oh, he's failed it as
so
well. So he's on 17. Okay. Right. So now goes to the lesser armature.
Yeah. So this guy's just the additional strength and AP.
Very nice.
So 5 to wound.
On 5. Only the one.
And AP
Minus
1.
2.
Oh, so he's failed that one as well, so there's another 3.
So that's 20 damage he's taken.
He's still absolutely fine in the free world, rocking out. So that is all of the shooting done from the army.
Yep.
And do you want to know a real secret tactic that we're going to do here? End of our turn, we're going to go straight into it.
I want to charge.
Oh, you're coming in around the corner. Oh, please do. Please, this will be funny. Okay.
Because you've got 2 wounds left, haven't you?
I'm
'Cause you took 20.
I'm 28, I think I am.
Is it?
I'll just double check that. Yep, so he's going in for the big charge. Tank shot to try and kill him. He's going to need a
12.
a 12. Okay,
You've
let's
got a
see
CP
it.
though.
Let's see it, baby. But the CP is for tank shock.
Yeah, but look how much CP he
Oh
has.
yeah, for killing the warlord.
I used 2 then, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep.
Come on.
Re-roll.
You can do it. There we go.
And there we go. Right, now to speed up our turn 5, what we're going to do is nothing. We're just staying put. Yeah, so there we go. That's an extra 10 VP for us, so we win the game by 10 VP. Staring down the barrel of so many guns, the Warp Strike Claw raises in a middle finger and then walks slowly backward, pretending to drop a mic as it disappears into the warp. And that is how things end here. What a silly, chaotic, and very swingy game. It looked like it was going to go one way when Big Abs over here bit the big one early doors, and then there was a lot of crazy fight back of it. A failed charge, I think, there was the linchpin of what ended up being a dominant side on this bit here, because it allowed me to charge in, get the Lancer out. But MVP of the match, I think we'll all agree.
Redemptor.
Redemptor, devastating wounds. Well done, mate. Well done.
Bow it, but probably push it.
Yeah, that, please don't.
Thing is that as Beanie was saying off camera, I genuinely believe that there is quite a serious list in running 3 of these back to back, all with the devastating wounds and stuff like that, because it's just, how do you stop that with Oath of Moment, re-rolling everything?
Well, yeah, it's 20 shots.
Yeah.
Sorry, 22 shots with the potential of devastating wounds. If you choose your Oath of Moment right,
Yep.
you could take down a knight a turn with 3 of those boys doing that.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen when the Codex of the Astartes finally drops later on in the year. It's a couple of weeks now, where I'm pretty sure, or a couple of months, don't know. It's so we're going to be seeing what effects in that. But until then, that's how things are. So we're going to now close out by everyone saying where they can be followed on the social medias.
Rabbit 40k on the Instagrams.
Hell yeah, you can go follow Beanie at.
Beanie 40k, also on said Instagram.
Yes, you can, and Chewy.
Chewy 40k.
What a surprise. And you can follow me over there at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.